Hey you guys, Dr. Jackie here. You may remember that we worked with these sentences a few weeks ago when we were looking for complete sentences and trying to find prepositional phrases. Remember that a complete sentence has a subject and a verb, and then they work together to complete a thought. So it's a subject and a verb and a complete thought, and that means it can stand alone as a sentence. We found them in these sentences. There are 4 sentences altogether, and I left them color-coded so you can remember. Subjects are in yellow, verbs are in green, and then the little crossouts are for prepositions. Prepositions plus a noun is a prepositional phrase, so I underlined them, left them that way. And today I want to show you how to combine sentences using a semicolon. It is so easy. One of the things I love about semicolons is that there are no exceptions to the rule. Now, when was the last time you heard an English teacher say there's no exception to this grammar rule? A semicolon combines 2 complete sentences. That's it. That's the rule, right? Now, later on you're going to learn what an independent clause is, but an independent clause has a subject and a verb and a complete thought, so it's like a sentence, right? The difference is that when we combine 2 sentences together, then we can no longer call each of those 2 sentences inside one big sentences. It's one big sentence, and inside, we have to call those something else. So we call them an independent clause, right? So if you look here, the reason the formula works this way is that the first independent clause will start the sentence, and every sentence in English starts with a capital letter. Then we add the semicolon, and the second sentence, in general, does not start with a capital letter. Once in a while it will if it's a proper name or I. So if it's the I pronoun, it'll also be a capital letter. And then there's a period at the end. So watch how easy it is. Remember the 2 sentences. Learning to speak a second language is helpful for businesses. That's the first. They like to hire bilingual workers for their offices. To combine the 2 sentences using a semicolon, you chuck the period, you add a semicolon, and then you look at the next word. If it's not a proper noun or it's not I, make it a small letter. And guess what? Done. Now, this is one complete sentence. It's an extra long sentence, and it has 2 independent clauses in it. There's the first, and then there's the second. That's how you combine sentences with a semicolon. In the next example, the moon moves in front of the sun tonight. That's the first sentence. Right now it's a sentence because it stands by itself. And the second sentence is, it is called an eclipse of the sun. All right? Now, when we combine the 2 sentences, they become one long sentence, all right? And the way we do this with the semicolon is get rid of the period, add the semicolon, and then we check to make sure whether this is a proper noun, like a name of a name, or if it's the pronoun I. It's not. And so we make it a small letter. And that's it. That's how you combine sentences using a semicolon. So don't be afraid of trying this. Semicolons are really cool. Okay, you guys, take care.